Good evening. This is CTV News for Tuesday, April 10th. I'm Patricia Valone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, a house fire in Suitland leaves one person dead. It happened early this morning at this duplex in the 4600 block of Brookfield Drive. Investigators say the fire started on the second floor of the unit, which is where they found a 50-year-old man.
Were hardly any flames, but you could see where the outside of the house, I could tell the outside of the house was charred a little bit. It didn't seem to be a whole lot of flames, though. I've been here about 8 years. I see him every now and then. You know, he come out. Never bothered anybody. Kept to himself a lot.
It's not known yet how the fire started. Smoke detectors were working. Investigators say an autopsy will be performed to determine the cause of death. Well, bills on school safety and health care were among those signed by Governor Larry Hogan today. Hogan joined House and Senate leaders for the ceremony, signing into law more than 100 measures. He called the term successful, adding that it was a big win for the people of Maryland. Hogan also talked about what the school safety bill will do and the importance of it.
Today, we are signing landmark school safety legislation to create aggressive statewide standards for school safety, to require standardized training and certification for school resource officers, to expand the work of the Maryland Center for School Safety, and to require each school system in Maryland to develop assessment teams in order to identify students whose behavior may pose a threat and to provide interventions.
Also on the governor's desk will be a measure that allows speed cameras on Indian Head Highway, one of the deadliest stretches in the state. If he signs it, cameras could be installed in that area this fall. Well, Maryland lawmakers passed a bill that would create some checks and balances in the Prince George's school system. The legislation establishes the Office of Inspector General for the school district. The office will evaluate and give recommendations on how to improve the school system's programs.
Education is something we have to get right. And I think not only in Prince George's County, but we've had challenges in the education systems across the state and across our country. So I think to make sure that we have everything above board and that we are applying our resources where they need to go. And it also gives us an opportunity to identify resources that we don't have.
And the Inspector General will be appointed by the Prince George's County Council. Well, a 51-year-old woman was shot and killed in Chillum this morning. She's been identified as Brenda Swan, and police are trying to pinpoint a suspect and a motive. Officers were called to the 1500 block of Ray Road just after midnight. They found Swan with multiple gunshot wounds, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. Anyone with information on this incident is asked to call 1-866-411-TIPS.